Alright, good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing? Hello, waifu weeb streamer John. Stop being such a backer gaijin, Depop. God. My goodness me. How have you been? So I'm now into chapter 8 of the game. Previously on spooky camera adventures in Ghost Village, I had to do a part of the game without the camera. It was very painful and not at all fun. Thankfully, it ended about 20 minutes later. Oh, and my sister's here now with me. We managed to find her for the third time in the game. And she pledges that she'll stay with us this time. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, though. She's probably gonna fuck off the moment someone whispers sweet nothings into her ear. As you do. So, yeah. Got her out of the house, and now our mission... Now we have to go to the storehouse door. But you want to speak to Itsuki, who is... there. That little boy who's been locked up this whole time. Now we're going to let him out. We also have to visit the Umbral Mound in an area somewhere behind this shrine. For side objectives. You know what, actually... I think we'll go to the main thing first, because no doubt you're just going to wait for the first excuse to bugger off, aren't you? To say the least. Yeah, I'm fully expecting what the... Okay. Well, I guess we have to go in now. We've no choice but to go inside the building. This wasn't open before, was it? Wait, hold on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never mind. I thought this was a new location, but it isn't. It's the side entrance to the Tachibana house. Now we've been dragged onto a side quest. Of a side quest. Of a side quest. He might look a bit like this. He might be angry. Oh. We actually can follow the tracks. Well, that'll make it a bit easier at least. Hey, Piro. There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? No one, because there's no phones here. We're a bit out of luck on that. Is there a spooky monster? Back off. So fucking sick of every one of these people turning into angry things every goddamn time. To actually gain some damage from this for once. What the hell was the point of that? You know what? Fuck the side quests. Mayu, can you just go away already? You're making this much harder and more tedious. And to be quite honest, I am fed up. Can we please, please, please have a fight where not every enemy just gets really angry? Like, fuck off. You know, I don't even want to fight the ghosts anymore. Mayu, go disappear so I can play this game by myself. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Get this fucking liability off my game. I don't care. Go disappear. I want to take on the ghost by myself, not with a ghost that's like, oh, I'll grab someone and become immune to damage. Fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke. I swear to God. Big mistake, buddy. Down you go. Okay, why don't you stay with him for a while, and I will go beat the rest of the game, and you can go and betray me in that chapter 9. I already have irritations with dealing with the goddamn ghosts. But get angry. I don't need them to be angry and also have a casting that basically allows them to take extra reduced damage and also a fail state. Just no. I'm not doing any side quests till Mayu disappears again. Let's just go get Itsuki out of there. Yeah. Yeah, she can do. If she wants to.
It's time for the festival.
Time for the festival.
I can just save you. I'm sure my brother will forgive me.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
So you were a ghost all along.
Sorry. Will you?
You were a ghost all along. What a shock. A small sailboat with a pinwheel. Ah, another family. One of the family crests we need to get access to the abyss. Study. The soccer house showing a box illuminated by a lamp. Okay. A map of the entire village. Ooh. And a diary. Just like I read, the 3 remaining keys needed to operate the pinwheel contraption seem to be hidden inside the Kiru, Osaka, and Tishihara houses. I should be in the clear to move as I please. Nobody will think I'd want or need to run away once the ceremony is over. That should make it easy for me to go in and get the keys without any trouble. The way things are headed, setting Yai inside this might be my final duty. If I find 3 more crests, we can get out of here. Oh yeah, and also there's partly a way to get out. By finding all the crests, going in a deep path, and fucking off. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta find the crests and get out of this stupid place. I'm guessing they were probably expecting that that wasn't going to be a ghost twist or something like. Oh, he's real. He's real. In the village where everyone's a fucking ghost, he's the only real one, right? There we go. Alright. Anyway, how are you, Pura? I hope you're having a good day. Right. This is now a door, so there's a save point behind here. That's what I'm actually looking for. He's not there anymore because he was a ghost all along. He was there all along. What a twist. Alright. Nice. I got 2 weeks off after tomorrow. Perks of the school trade. Well, the only downside is I don't get paid. Because I have to work by the shift, so... And I want to do the side quest, but I really don't want to do it while Mayu's in my friggin' presence. I want Mayu to just disappear so I can go do side stuff. Much better. Otherwise, every combat's going to have to be quick because she's a liability. She is honestly a goddamn liability. She makes the ghost grab her, and then they don't take any damage unless I'm right next to her. So it just makes the fight take longer. Could use her as bait, maybe, but if she dies, then I lose. So no, I'd really just rather get her off my back and then go and do what I want to do by myself. I have to go look for family crest in all the houses. So, Tisha. Have I even... Is that this area over here anywhere? No. I don't even know what that is. That's the Kiryu house. That's the... Oh, okay. I guess maybe I could also just go and look for the bloody... Or I could just literally look for the yellow markers on the map, John. That's an idea. Let's go look on the map. The thing that indicate directions, you idiot. I know where the other two were. I just didn't know where that one was. It's just this little side house off here. Cool. Let's go get the pinwheels. Oh. Guess that means it's time to deal with kids again. Probably enough the name Tachibana apparently means beach flower. Beach flower. Nice. Let's play hide and seek. You're it. If you could find all three of us, we'll give you some treasure. She taught us how to play this game.
Over here.
Wait, over here.
Where did everyone go? Are they hiding?
Oh god, do we have to go and find them? Probably. I probably need to go and find them. Wrong button. Yep. Oh, they're gonna be in here, aren't they? This is what this area is used for. This area's purpose is revealed. It's for this part.
It won't open.
And I can't go that way. Not a problem. I can go the other way. Like this way. It's fine. Let's go find some kids so I can probably get... This is how I get the second thing, so whatever. Let's go. I mean, my offers health regeneration, but I think I would prefer not to be here. That me saying that? Or the ghost voice?
Here. We used to play hide and seek.
Did we now? Well, that's pretty good you got a week off though, Kiro. Gotcha.
Found you. You found me.
What an engaging reaction that was. I found you, you found me. Go home. Oh, the revenants as well, that's cool. Do like that. Come on, kids. Yep. I am. I'm hoping to get to chapter 9 this evening. I don't think I'll beat the game tonight, but if I can get to the last chapter, I'll consider that a good result for tonight. There's something on the ground. actually playing with a wall there? Oh my god, why are even they turn into... Jesus. Holy. Get out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ugh. Get off. Beef. I'm sorry. We literally did the quest and we get screwed over because Mayu just can't handle a few children. Yeah, I'm done. That's it. If I'm being forced to stick with this character and she's just a liability that gets me killed, I'm not playing this game anymore. That's it. I'm finished. I'm fucking finished. That's it. That's where I draw the line. You give me my sister back, and she's now a liability that costs me an encounter because I have to deal with multiple targets, and she just goes down and gets killed by enemies. These aren't even the most vicious enemies in the game. That is like, no. Just no. I draw the line at having a shitty escort that is now a absolute liability that gets me killed. What the fuck? Why did this game give her back to me? I just wanted to stay in a fucking safe place and I can go deal with this myself. Every enemy, half the enemies are now getting angry. The combat is just... I'm sorry, I draw the line at that. That's just like, no. I'm not dealing with having to stand my ground and have a person who can be killed and cost me the game. You know, I just dealt with one of those children ghosts, and then she gets knocked down. No, I'm not doing that. Absolutely no. Just fuck off. And then realizing I'm stuck with her for the next 3 areas, and I gotta probably do this a bunch of times. It's like, what the fuck? It's just... I think I'm very justifiably allowed to draw the line at that. Where I have to literally, stand next to my escort and take hits and kill them quickly? Or what, don't engage them at all and just fucking run away? Which is probably not an option for that fight. What the hell? Like, is that what I have to do? I have to get rid of him so quickly that my frigging... Yeah, I'm fairly sure that the game has just I'm keeping in mind this is on normal difficulty. This is not like hard. I can understand that they're a bit of a challenge because there's 4 of them and they're quick and it's slightly adorable that what's happening. The problem is that I lose because they're doing so much damage to her and I can't get rid of them. The game has now made me much more harder for me because I gotta protect somebody bloody else. I get the... Do I just disengage the fight there? Do I just leave? Because there's too many of them? If I was just on my own, I would be able to handle it. It'd be annoying, but I'd be able to handle it. I mean, I guess we could just try leaving. Let's just try just leaving. Fuck it. We're not fighting them. Just leave. Immediately. Just like, super leave. Get out. Leave. Oh, of course, it's a forced encounter. Let's make it difficult by giving you an AI partner that gets easily ambushed and dies, and then you lose the battle because you need to deal with 4 fast-moving enemies all at the same time. And oh yeah, we'll make them all get angry whenever. I'm not kidding. If this doesn't resolve itself in the next 10 minutes, I am actually stopping my playthrough here. I am not tolerating this shit. I fucking hate when survival horror games introduce bullshit like this. I cannot stand it. I can understand if it's just myself. But when there's fucking 4 of them? Or however many there is? No, sorry, I got to literally stay here and defend her because she ain't doing anything. I get screwed over. Why has this game decided to go absolutely fucking bullshit now? Chapter 7 was annoying, and now this? The reason I'm going back to the title is because I'm wanting an autosave, and I don't think I can do that manually. I don't think. No, I'm giving this 10 minutes. If it doesn't improve, this is the end. Fuck this game. Could you wait? This is supposed to be a relatively cute fight, but it isn't. Big damage. Can I please do big damage now? Get out. Oh, look. Okay, the green film is doing a lot better too. Now suddenly my green film is absolutely wrecking it. Great. Out. Right, can you fuck off already? You're pissing me off with your presence. Well, why was that so much easier suddenly? What the fuck? No, actually, what the fuck was that? Suddenly I absolutely destroyed them in under a minute? You know what? I think you might be fucking right, Puro. There's no way that... You saw it before. I wasn't using the green thing, granted, at the beginning, but they were taking a fair bit of damage. And then all of a sudden... I switched to green at one point, and I cannot think of an explanation as to what the hell happened there. I wasn't the one getting destroyed in the first run now. My partner was. And then now I used the green film and suddenly 4 shots We win. GG. What the fuck? If there's adaptive difficulty, I'm gonna start dying on purpose. Well, rather, I'm not gonna be too bothered if I do die, because that means I get an easier ride. Perhaps. I'll be surprised if there was adaptive difficulty, but maybe you're right. But I only died once, and then I just reloaded and autosave a few times. I'm confused now. I thought that legitimately I was gonna have to do a long fight, and then I just destroy them. I'm confused. I'm whatever. The longer this game has gone on, the less I've been enjoying parts of it more. Could the shop please sell... I mean, it probably doesn't matter as much because I have so much ammo for everything. I'm mostly okay, but... yeah. I have been enjoying this a bit less as time has gone on. I'm not going to lie about that. Alright, 2 hours. I just want Mayu to go away so I can play the game myself, basically. I've got side things I want to do, and I really don't want to have to be dealing with... when she has to deal with more threatening enemies that are a bit more dangerous, I'd imagine. But for now... I will continue. Yeah, I can't really explain why I struggled with it for the first time. I reload back in on an autosave and suddenly they take a lot less damage from everything. But you know what? It allows the playthrough to continue, because if it didn't, it would have ended there. I know I sometimes have snappy reactions to... difficulty, but... I'm also trying to balance it with there are some things I absolutely not want to do repeatedly. And survival horror games, I just... It can really tick me off sometimes. It is what it is. Alright, we have to go to a study. Study. Yeah. The picture. The picture was a study. There it is. Inside the Osaka house, showing a box illuminated by a lamp. Ah, you know what? I'll just get a picture pop up whenever we're near it. I can't specifically think what kind of room that would be. I'm guessing it'll probably be upstairs. I'd a guess. Well, let's just try here first. Let's see what happens. Nah, that's not a box with a lamp, is it? Ah, this might be promising. There's going to be a woman inside this one because... There's going to be a woman inside this one because... Well, it's a key item that will Why would there not be something happening here?
Mio, could it be in this house?
Alright, whatever. Please ambush me, box woman. Okay, do it after I get it then. Why walk on it? Nice. No. Bye.
One more.
One more. Yep, one more. One more. Let's leave. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's just get out of here. Let's just go. Save our game. And now gotta go to the Kivu house again. Yeah. And now it's just in here. Movie.
She's calling you, Mio.
I don't. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm coming to get your thing. Don't worry. Alright, now we have to go and find the final crest, and then we can do whatever, and whatever, and whatever, and whatever. So we get to use this. So we get to... What's that? Very nice. Hello? Whatever. Got him. I suspect that the spirit possessing the mannequin is the one that wandered out when Asami was placed into the abyss. Unfortunately, we don't have any way of exorcising it. I'm just a simple artisan. There's no door on this earth that can be made to get rid of a spirit that has returned to our world from hell itself. I have no other choice but to return the mannequin back to the abyss. The problem, however, is that the mannequin is attempting to conceal anything and everything it can find connected to the deep path, including our family crest. I'm almost certain the mannequin ran off with it. Each and every night, the mannequin disappears. Where exactly? I don't know. If it's somewhere in our house, it could be. No, it couldn't be the room where the previous clan chief committed suicide. That place is sealed within the walls of his compound. Actually, on a second thought, I just might be able to create a contraption that can exorcise the spirit from hell, but I lack both the materials and the time to put it together. Either I can make such a thing, or it'd be extremely dangerous for me to do so. Follow the doll. Traces. Great. The doll. The doll. Follow the doll. Upstairs. Hi again. Hi again. Please don't get angry. You do angry things. Yeah. Thanks, Wolf. Ooh, hello there. Hi. Ugh. The blood is still on the walls in this particular room. This is where apparently the previous one committed suicide. And there we go. But no doubt we'll probably have to fight the doll now. Although I thought we dealt with it. A long time ago, I used a mechanism to seal off the airways of the deep path, which connects our village to the outside. Words cannot explain the depths of regret that I feel about ever sharing this secret, which only the High Priest and I know, with twin maidens of the Osaka house. The High Priest told me the girls fell victim to a cave-in, but in truth he almost certainly murdered them. The airways were altered so that they can't be opened up unless each household comes together and agrees. That way, another tragedy will never happen again. My final task is now complete. All that's left for me to do now is to apologize to the two of them. And that's all of them. I bet I could use the pinwheel mechanism if I had to deal with the spot marked on the map. Whatever that is. Okay, well I guess we get out here now. But first... Shut up.
This should be everything. We need to get to the old tree. We can get out from there.
Q house ancestor. Perhaps the one who took their life in this room, huh? Right, time to leave. Time to go, time to go, time to get out of this place. Might as well go back the way I came, to be honest. You've not proven to be too obstructive as I feared you might, Mayu, but I still feel that you will be if you stick around long enough. Alright, so those blue flickers I see occasionally on the sides of the count on the visual screen aren't just random ambience, they actually are little subtle clues. I noticed that stuff before, it didn't click to put the connection together until just now. Very nice. Alright. The old tree is there. Oh. I think this is the Umbral Mound we're heading to now. So, this is probably we're heading to that. We're also heading to this one as well. That's... That's inside the Tachibana house. That's the only one. That's the newest one. That one requires you to investigate the Kiru house. And this one's been done. Being fairly honest with you, I'll happily do side stuff when Mayu's not in the equation. Perhaps. As of right now, though, I am absolutely just going to proceed with the... this. See what happens. Oh wait, no, one of them's a graveyard location, isn't it? So that'd be... Oh. Whatever. Gotcha. Oh, you didn't drop anything. Okay. Gotta follow you now. Right. my god, how many of you are you behind me there? Jesus Christ. Get out. Fucking hey. Fucking liability.
Will you?
The only good thing you will be useful for is this, but I don't need this. I need you to not be target. Oh, that's so fucking poorly because they kept coming behind me. I feel like no, you know, I don't feel like. There comes a point in games where sometimes if you play it long enough, you basically felt out enough of the mechanics, and you kind of decide whether you're happy to keep playing with them or not. After a while, like you used to how the gameplay flows, and you either like it or you kind of don't. Some of the time, for me at this point, I don't mind the gameplay flow of this to this point, but. Anyway, back to the holiness. Inside the shrine. Got it. I think I'm at that point in this game where I kind of just want to see the ending and say, yeah, made it. I think. Can I have my save point back, please? Thank you. It's not a good sign when at the 10-hour mark a combat system overstates welcome. Yeah, indeed. The combat system is pretty interesting in a sense, but in terms of how to explain this, I don't know if this is just me, but when I play games, I'm very focused on mechanics stuff. Like how it plays, how it moves, how it feels, stuff like that. And in a game like this, it's trying to be a survival horror experience. You are looking for a fine balance of immersive atmosphere combined with gameplay that complements and is engaging, I guess. I think the main problem, what happened with this game is, started on chapter 5, when enemy encounters became more frequent and surprisingly sometimes quite trivial, in a sense. Like at this point, I'm no one like there's still variety in the encounters, but at this point, I'm starting to just be like, oh, you're this ghost, you're that ghost. I kill you this way, I kill you that way. Yeah, cool. Now I have an escort partner who is essentially a way for me to lose the game. If I'm focusing more on the game mechanics rather than the atmosphere and immersion, then the experience of that player is gone. At this point, I'm just in, I want this game done so I can play something where the mic doesn't crackle for everyone else, so that I can... kind of that point in a game where you're not really just engaging with the story and the atmosphere. You're just kind of going, yeah, okay, this happened, cool. Let's get to the next fight. This can happen in any game, and if it happens in this kind of horror game, then it means something hasn't gone right for that player's experience. Among the which to evidence sifting through the map title deep path, piercing the ground cavern use rituals, what I have to skin, however, is that one section of the tunnels connects the village to the outside world. Unfortunately, while the entrance to the deep path is said to be located within the grounds of Shinto Shrine, it's one thing to set off. This can also happen in RPGs and as well. An RPG can outstay its welcome if it goes on for too long. If you don't see anything new, if what is there is not fully engaging past a certain amount of time. I'm assuming this will now get us access to the bloody tree.
Where's that wind coming from? It feels
Also, I wish you'd shut the fuck up half the time. You are basically the modern... I'm going to tell you everything that the player already knows trope. I mean, fair enough, 2003 game, the point is sticking to what was already there, but... Yeah, God, it's just... Mayu, you should probably do this! Yeah, thanks. I know I've been quite dumb a few times in this game, but, you know. In other words, at this point, I'm not immersed with the story. I just want to get through the fights. Some of them are enjoyable. There is variety in what's being... There's still new things being thrown at me, but... Yeah, at this point... You know, you can sort of shift the tone. I'm just getting tired of... It is very much possible that a game can go on for too long. I mean, and that experience will probably vary from player to player as well. Some people will absolutely spend hours on things. There's various parts of this game that I would say are questionable. Spamming the enemy encounters after chapter 4 and upping it. But then surprisingly also showing leniency and pulling back when needed. That's what really bugged me as well, actually. Returning to the Osaka house in Mars at chapter 5, every room has an enemy in it and it goes crazy. Then we go to a bigger house and suddenly, well, okay, maybe we should have a lot less enemies now all of a sudden. I think that was the Kusagi forcing us into this tree. Diablo 2 was 24 hours, Diablo 3 was 4 hours long. If a game's combat and immersion is good, you'll happily play it for a while.
Mayu! I just need a second.
Mayu, are you okay?
I'm sorry.
You just need a second. You need a second. You need a second. Okay.
Beyond the graves, large ropes, and a grave hidden.
Unfortunately, this kind of thing tends to happen in survival horror games more than others, in my experience. Silent Hill 2 is like an absolutely fantastic game for its story, but I'm not going to lie, the combat is dog shit. Well, it's not dog shit, but it's more tolerable, except for that stupid Pyramid Head chase sequences, which were bullshit. I think that's something that perhaps gets forgotten in all these reminiscence of games like classic Resident Evils, classic Silent Hill games. A lot of them were carried by limitations of the time and the story. Particularly Silent Hill, I would think. Silent Hill 1 was okay-ish. Silent Hill 1 at the time, the first one, was a better combat system than any of the classic Resident Evils. It had some bullshit, but generally it was better. Silent Hill 2, mostly fine because the combat wasn't really too painful, except one or two parts. One of the best stories ever in a video game. Silent Hill 3, the worst combat ever. A story again. So yeah, I've played worse survival horror games and beat them, but man, I had to have no patience for this kind of stuff in these games. I like the story and atmosphere of these games. I don't like the combat of them so much. This one's pretty decent, but everything is. I just feel like I'm done. I'm a little bit. All right, we're in the. Wait, what? Oh right, it's just a little. I thought we were in an entirely different area, but no, it's just this one little sidey room.
It's all our fault.
Why is it showing it on here?
It's our turn.
There are 5 slots for stone tablets. 5? Don't I need 4? I only have 4, don't I? No. Oh no, I'm missing 1.
I'm still missing one.
Let me guess. I have to go back to the big house, right? The ceremony house, or whatever. An old book explained the nature of the umbral mound. A passage within describes the purified individuals enshrined within it. The ritual known as the Crimson Sacrifice is performed to quell the tremors that occur in the Via de Shadow ritual. After the body is carved, the kusabi is offered to the abyss, and the one who has been carved must be enshrined and memorialized at the Shadow Mound. Only those deemed cursed or destined to die are permitted to enter the Shadow Mound. The Kurosawa family crest pinwheel must also be offered there. Strict surveillance must be maintained.
The last one's got to be here somewhere.
Ah, so it's...
And a grave hidden.
Twins in Minakami Village are deeply intertwined with the rituals that transpire here. In recent times, the Great Council of State issued an edict officially defining elder children within their family as those born earliest. Previously, different regions within Japan defined seniority among twins differently, but in that proclamation, the elder twin is now defined within the laws of the one born first. Concerning the implications that this clarification could potentially have on the village and its rituals, I decided to inquire about it with the head priest. He merely laughed it off, saying, "Around here, tradition is tradition." Thus, Minakami Village remains committed to its old historical way of doing things. Mainly, it considers the elder twin to be the one who was born second. It's under that interpretation that rituals continue to be held. Right, so education clearly isn't a thing here then. The elder twin is the one that's born second. Or is that because that's the one...
Wait here. Just for a second.
Wait here and disappear as soon as I come back to you, okay? Can you do that for me? That would be awesome. Yeah. Oh, hello there. Do you have a twin somewhere that I can snap a quick picture of? Sweet. Maybe it'd just be easier for me to say my patience with this game is low and leave it at that. Oh, this is the back of the grave. Oh, this is the other side of the graveyard, isn't it? Yeah, let's just kill it as simple as that. My patience with this game is low. Especially what happened the other night when Chapter 7 was a ball ache. Yeah, that'll do. Just going over there. Alright, don't be too greedy. Fuck. No. Oh, this is the guy that fucking attacks me. Oh, what? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate your fight. Ooh, all this bamboo. Bamboo everywhere. That's the rapid fire one, I think. Is it in here? Nope. It isn't. Oh, that should have been. Well, that was rewarding. Got him. I was trying to switch my... I really am starting to question what the hell the benefit is when it goes ding 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 ding. It's supposed to be like rapid fire attacks, and I tried to switch ammo type. It doesn't seem to really do that much more damage than just attacking them in the fatal frame. I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm missing there to capitalize on that. Okay. Maybe I've hit it with multiple ammo. That's the first time I tried to switch ammos when I got that sequence. I got one shot off and then it was like, nah, time's over. Oh, right, here we go. This is the way I need to be. Under the curve. Anyway, hey Flynn, how you doing? Currently looking for the...
What was that? I can't believe it. So it's true then.
What's true? This must be the Umbral Mound then. The Umbral Mound. My God. Give me that crest. Thank you. A memo outlining the capabilities of the Holy Mirror hidden inside of the Camera Obscura, particularly its hell exorcisms. What? Hell exorcisms? We're going full exorcist now. I found a path from the old tree that leads to the Umbral Mound. When I raised the Camera Obscura to uncover whatever was hidden within, I was assaulted by countless masses of vengeful energy, as well as hands grasping for rescue. Not too bad, I just wish the enemies weren't all as tough as mini-bosses. What, in this game? Luckily, some quick shooting on my part allowed me to emerge unscathed. While I never doubted Dr. Asso and his work, the Downs had definitely proved to me that the Camera Obscura well and truly just captured the impossible and unthinkable. After all, despite my complete lack of spiritual perception powers, I was still able to capture those spirits with the camera, clear as day. Further investigation into the camera has also yielded yet another major discovery. The camera's internals contain an apparatus that bends specific kinds of light. This is what focuses the camera's power such that it can capture visible things on film. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say it's likely a safety mechanism intended to prevent users from directly viewing things that they absolutely shouldn't. That is to say, hell itself. Does the mere sight of hell really pose such a tremendous danger that it merits such precautions? At any rate, removing this safety mechanism from the camera reveals a hidden mirror that reflects the camera's subject. This part is referred to in writings as the Holy Mirror. Its small, simple design suggested this perhaps a prototype, one that Dr. Asso was possibly trying to allow the camera to ward off vengeful spirits from hell by capturing the energy of hell and reflecting their visage back at them. Taking inspiration from ancient myths, I'll refer to such hell repellents as hell exorcisms. For now, though, the time isn't right to remove the safety mechanism. The power to exercise hell itself makes for a reassuring trump card, but all of the evidence surrounding its concealment points to the unimaginable dangers it must pose. Only if I find myself up against a denizen of hell, or need to view the gate to hell, shall I remove the limiter, lest I unleash havoc. Removing the Camera Obscura safety mechanism might drive off that spirit. You have removed the camera's... Yeah, I was going to say, let's do that immediately. Oh, hello. The Kasabi. Okay, bitch.
That purifies the underworld?
Oh, so now he can be dealt with. Not yet, though, I suspect. Well, 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 the tables have turned. Now I can actually fight you. Though I probably suspect you're still a... Actually, no, I don't think he is a one-hit kill. He's just a very quick, rapid health drainer, but at least now I can challenge it. So, progress. Now that is some satisfying catharsis. Although, to be fair, I didn't actually find the Kasagi too much of a pain in the ass after I got used to him. Surprisingly. His introduction was bullshit, but after that, I accepted him. Anyway, now he can no longer keep us away from wherever. Now I have to get back to Mayu again. Prepare to... Well, probably fight him. Maybe we can also deal with the little girl as well. I don't know if she although, since I haven't actually had the camera when she's been around, I don't actually know whether she qualifies as hell or not. But the Kasabi certainly does. And will Mayu still be here? Of course she won't, she's probably already fucked off. Photographing Mayu. Charm. Increases damage inflicted when photographing a Wraith and Mayu at the same time. Oh cool, I get to hurt both of them. The secret best... No, I'm just kidding.
Poor Itsuki.
She's not disappeared.
It's all our fault.
She's not disappeared. Oh my god, she's not disappeared. I'm stunned.
This is the last one.
Absolutely stunned. And now we gotta do this puzzle again. Okay. Green and yellow, but it can't be green and yellow because the other one doesn't have a yellow on it, so no doubt it is red and purple. The only problem is I have to examine the precise, so that means, well, let's have a look. Yellow one's correct, green one is about to be correct. Oh, right, there we never mind, it was just as easy as the other one, sort of. Did it! Oh, it's been more than an hour. I should probably take a break in a minute. Spin, spin, my little windows. Okay, back in the Kihara Shrine. Is that where I gotta go now?
And is it open now? That means we can get out of here.
Hey Mayu, can we go now? When Pinwheel meets Pelican Cove.
Pretty. So pretty.
Mayu, we can leave now. Well, maybe leave now. Please.
No matter what, forgive you.
Mayu.
No matter what happens, I'll forgive you, Mia.
Come on. We're almost out of this place.
Oh god, she's getting worse.
Mayu, hang in there just a little longer.
Yes, please. Well, we just gotta go to the shrine and do the thing. Alright, I'm gonna take a stretch break since it's been an hour. Ugh. Stretch my legs a bit. Let's see if we can get inside this point. Yeah. Quite liking this habit of taking a break after every hour just to stretch my legs for a minute. Wish I'd done this a lot sooner. That's the story of my life, though. Always doing things and wishing I could have done them sooner, instead of being on the ball a lot quicker with events. But oh well. Oh, right. There we go. That feels better. Right, May, let's go. Oh. I don't know what he got there. I'd never entered the old tree until now. I was too scared to ever try after hearing that's where they established the graves for the village's twins. But now that I've been inside, there's something strange. I can't find a grave for Itsuki anywhere. What I have found is one that seems to be belonged to Mitsuki. Not only that, it had white spider lilies placed by it. That must mean Itsuki is still alive, and Yai and Sai have kept that from me. If he really is out there, he must be as tall as me by now. He probably still has the same smile, too. It was always tinged with a little darkness. Hopefully he's still as kind and gentle a person to talk to as he was before. I think I'm going to check out the Tishihara storehouse next. That's another place we all used to play at back in the day. Oh, great. I don't know if I'll be proceeding with these side quests or not. It largely depends on whether I get rid of this person. I think. Anyway, off to the shrine.
If we reach the shrine up there, we can leave the village.
In theory, anyway. But no doubt there'll be some twist that means we won't be able to do that. Mostly because there's an entire temple we haven't been to yet. Do-do-dun. Do-do-do.
Mia,
Sorry.
there!
For some reason, Morrowind entered my head there. Not anymore, though. Army of ghosts. Another Mayu separation moment. Bang! Ooh. Suddenly some cool music. Wait, I should be going back down, shouldn't I? No. In there, that's where she was dragged down here. Siblings heading to the old tree. Alright. Oh, okay. Follow the butterfly. Final chapter, Crimson Butterfly. Made to chapter 9? What earlier than I thought? Well, I think I know where we're going. We're going to go to the Hall of Ropes, aren't we? No doubt.
It's crazy.
Yep, it is.
The two chosen ones mirror the twin wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village.
You know, until it doesn't.
Is this how it was meant to be?
Mayu.
Cool red moon, though. I like that. That's a cool backdrop. When we were little, there was one time when we went and played by the stream that flows out of the village. Back then we made a promise that we would always stick together. I still want that. I still want to be together forever, even if we leave the village. I always protect you, Sai. Always. Yai. I know we promised we'd always be together, but my body is weak. Someday I won't be able to keep up with my big sister. I'm worried you're going to leave me behind. The thought of us growing apart scares me. We were so inseparable when we were born. Yet the longer we keep living, the more distant I feel like we're going to become. That's all the more reason for us to reunite. We could be one again, Yai. You and me. If we do that, then we'll never grow apart. We really will be together forever, Sai. Fuck's sake, I was preparing for a boss. Wasn't prepared for it. Actually, no, I don't even care about those opportunities anymore since we're in the final chapter and I've not spent points on anything up to this point anyway. I really should be preparing for battle more often than not, but...
Save yourself. No matter what happens, I will forgive you.
Okay. Just jogging my memory. Oh, the Hall of Ropes is to the right, isn't it? Yeah, you gotta go through this room. And then... Yeah. My theory is correct. I don't even need to follow the traces. I know exactly where we're going. We're going to go to the room beyond the Hall of Ropes, though, not the actual room. We're going to that room beyond it to perform the ritual or whatever. So I need to go back in here. Yep. If I stay in the village, then Yai will come back one day. Maybe I can become a butterfly all by myself. When I do, I'll wait for her always. I'll wait for her at that place we made our promise when we were little. She'll find me someday. I know she will. It all comes back to this. The mic crackling will soon be over. Soon be over. I am honestly expecting a cool boss fight here, though, to close the game out. If indeed the game will be closed out in the next half hour. Beautifully polished chrysocolla contains the thoughts of the Kurosawa patriarch.
Even though you're my daughters, I must still carry out the ritual for the village. I accept your fate, just as I once did.
So, I guess the final boss is gonna be the Kasabi, right? The thing that plagued us earlier. Now will become... Oh. The final upgrade, probably. Stores sound like your knees. Old and creaky. Alright, let's go. It's time to fight the Kasabi. I'm guessing it's the Kasabi. It has to be at this point. He will defend the ritual or whatever. We have been disturbed. Gentlemen. Oh, you're just a fucking... Wow. Damn it, I tried to time that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait, I can just kill him. Oh, never mind. I didn't realize it had that much range on him. Oh, wait, yeah. What am I doing? Eat that. Nope. Get out. Oh wait, I have max range. I should be like taking these on much longer distance now. Go away. Oh. Alright, buddy. Just you and me now. Oh, fuck off. Dude. Get off. Nope. Be gone. Oh, you kidding me, right? Oh my Lord. Get out of me. Wow. Right, I've dealt with your friends again. Oh, God, why? Why does every fucking boss in these games have to have a million enemy backups? Just have a one-on-one. Me. Right, thank you. Yeah. Oh, he keeps summoning his friends. Just can't stay left alone, can you? Doing here? Is he just... What the... Will you stay the fuck down this time? Yeah, thank you. Come and actually fight me. I'm getting real tired of you pulling that shit. No, don't go back up to the ceiling and spend 8 minutes. For God's sake. You're an annoying fucking person. Oh my fucking god. End this fight. End this fight. Thank you. Go away. You irritating shit. God's sake. I fucking absolutely detest fights where it's all about, oh, the boss hides behind an infinite wave of minions. I wasted the big shot with the long filter as well, but it did enough damage to him. I hate fights like that. I absolutely fucking hate fights where it's like, oh, I'm the boss, but I'm gonna spam minions forever and a day. I hate those kind of fights. I have always hated that fight. Every time. I don't mind if it's like a few that you come in on phases, but it's like, oh, I'm just going to keep spamming buddies over and over again. Anyway. Took me way too goddamn long to figure out to get him to knock him down. Way too goddamn long. Alright, cool, whatever. also says if I had the right filter on, I would have knocked him out in that one blow with the big film, but I had the wrong filter on because it's kind of hard to keep focus when you gotta deal with multiple enemies repeatedly.
Mia. No.
The IMAX camera, yeah.
Run away.
Yeah.
Come here. Hurry.
Oh, I think I accidentally used that as well.
If you follow me,
If I follow you, yes, I might also be sacrificed. Who knows? Who knows, right? I don't know.
come for me, Yae. I know you
Well, I got through the fight. I guess it took a bit of doing, but got through it.
Mia. Stay away. You have to run. Why don't you come for me? I miss you.
This might just be a side diversion, but we'll see. 483.
Why didn't you kill me back then? Since we were children, I've been waiting for your hands to wrap around my neck. Kill me. Kill me.
I'll take that. I'll take that, since I did lose one in the other fight somehow. Okay, moving on. That gave me an extra shot. Yeah, it gave me an extra shot of the BFG film as well. So that was a good side diversion. Yeah?
We promised we would always be together. So we ran away. But everyone died.
When in doubt, go left. Oh no, earthquakes.
You finally come. We can be one now.
So the final boss fight might be the girl then, in that case. Possibly. Oh, it's just drunken one. Hello. I mean, okay, blind, I guess. I guess maybe not drunk so much as blind, but yeah. Oh wow, one of those shrine things, but in the water. And I can't see the other one. Oh well. Failed Kasabi. I've got nothing else to spend my points on at this point, so I'll just go for the special shot. That pushes spirits back. Maybe it'll be useful.
I knew you would come for me. I kept waiting and waiting.
I'm there just to ignore this guy. He's just blind. Might just leave him. Fuck it. Also, he's no equipped into the wall, so I can't really deal with him anyway. He's hiding in the wall. I don't think I have any choice. I have to ignore him. He's just not revealing himself at all. He's just hiding in the wall. It's a smart one. Although, probably smart by accident, by virtue of being blind and dead rather than anything else, but smart enough not to get snapped all the same. Wow, that's convenient. A crawl tunnel. You gonna do that again? Did you like when I made part of the roof cave in? Do you want to see me do it again? Go on. Go on.
Let's complete the ritual. The ritual in which we become one. We become one.
Yes, let's complete the ritual because that really worked out the last couple of times. But Oh, this looks cool. I like... Wow, they give you the most powerful one as the final... Oh, this looks pretty. Huh. Looks like the cover from the original game. Candles, a shrine in the background. Now this is a boss area. Alright. Oh no, I need to... Twins by Rich. Oh. Oh no, it... Nice cave though. This is not the boss area? Okay. Oh, here we go.
Sorry.
Going down further. Oh, does that mean we get to look at the Abyss? Surely the Abyss entrance is coming up, right?
Forever.
God knows I'd want to...
I'll wait forever.
I guess something didn't quite go as planned. And I guess that was what they called the Calamity. The Abyss got tired of sacrificing people, so it decided to just fucking... Hi, Scargy! Hi! Oh, of course, yeah, I gotta go pissy boss mode too. Oh, great. you don't. Get off. Come on, do you? Oh, wow, that was good. Purified. You are purified, Kasabi. Okay. That was pretty decent boss fight, I'll give you that. I didn't use the BFG shot because I don't think that's the actual final boss. Oh, I could be wrong. Well, I didn't need it. A brief letter evidently left behind by side range by the overtime. Yay, you finally made it. Hurry, come here. I'm right below you. I don't know if you'll make it here in time, but I'll keep waiting for you until the end. Sorry. Yeah, I'm saving the... I'm just gonna keep going at this point. Unless that was the final boss. Well, but I don't know if it is. I think the final boss is gonna be Yai in possessed form, and that's when I'll bust out the big gun. Oh, the pop of the cave that kind of ruined this little dark under the shrines moment. There she is, and there's the abyss. And now we fight Artorias. And then Manus, and then...
Mia. We were born together. But in the end, we live and die separately. I knew that. I knew that.
Mayu. We'll be together forever.
We can't be together forever. But this will make us one. So, it's okay. Kill me. Why wouldn't you kill me back then? I've been waiting for your hands to wrap around my neck ever since we were kids. Waiting, 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 waiting.
Wait, after all that, we actually just went ahead and killed her.
Crimson butterfly.
So what, the ritual still works even though this place has long since been destroyed? This feels like GG, friends. After all that time, we just killed her anyway. What a stupid ending. I didn't want to listen to this. Wow. Yeah, this is the original ending, I believe, but there is another ending you can unlock if you want to play this game a second time, which was designed for the remake, I believe. But I believe that is the original ending of the game. What a shit ending. I'm not gonna lie, that is a really stupidly lame, anticlimactic ending. Go through all that trouble. Nah, just kill me, please. Okay, I'll do it. After all that, she just goes ahead and does the ritual anyway, and boom. Finished. But yeah, that's it. Done. This will probably get copyright claim for its own music, but whatever. By the way, I'm not playing the game for the other ending. You have to play on a harder difficulty setting, and I'm not playing this. I was done with this. I was kind of done with this game at this point, I'll be honest. For the console. Well, I'll give my final thoughts once this music stops whirling out. If I had played this back when I first got it and got that ending, I would have been like, what the fuck? An ending where she just dies at the end and that's it? You meant to be sort of happy? I wouldn't have minded if like it was a boss fight first. Like I legitimately expected after the Kasabi that you'd have to fight the possessed form of Mayu or Guy in a fight over the abyss, and that would be the ending. But no, the final fight was the Kasabi, which, fair enough, is very early, and it wasn't too difficult. But I was expecting there to be one more little thing going on. But no. Alright, now you have spent the entire game saving me several times, and now we're right at the ritual site. I will completely agree to kill you if you go. I was trying to get you out of this place. There's no one else around. Maybe that's the point. Like it's supposed to be represent the hopelessness of its whole. Like in the end, the ritual will go ahead anyway. But I just see that as a really bad ending. In the way it was carried out. If they wanted to do the ending like you end up killing her and you perform the ritual and it has to happen anyway, fair enough. But the fact that it's just done so willingly is just pathetic and lame to me. I don't know what you all think, all 3 or 4 of you are here at this point, but I'm not impressed by that ending. Which I guess maybe is the reason why they added another ending, if for people who are dedicated enough to play this game to play it again, well, have fun with that. I'm done. This is supposed to be the best game in the Fatal Frame series? Take your word for it, but I'm not impressed. Somewhat. I mean, it's decent enough, but...
Didn't we always promise each other? Together forever.
No, I did. No, I'm not. Just no. If I went to... Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, there we go. A bag for charms. Increases the number of charms you can equip. That might have been nice. Reach the ending Crimson Butterfly. Yay. I did it. I beat a Fatal Frame game. The remake of a Fatal Frame game. The mic crackling is over. It's done. No more mic cracks. And there it is, New Game Plus. And yeah, now you can change the difficulty to Nightmare, and I believe that is the difficulty you must play on if you want to get the remake ending. Executive producer, Mike Crackle. Items you already obtained or items reached their maximum weight will be converted into photo points when reacquired. Complete side stories can be reset from the side story menu. Items coming over upgrades, items obtained, inventory placement. Nice. Okay. So, an option for those who enjoyed this game and want to play more of it, I guess. Yeah, okay. Once. The game, yeah, I know that already. You can change the difficulty whenever. For those who desire a nightmarish combat experience. Chapter 7 on repeat. That'll be it for me. No, I think I will take that and be content, to be honest. Right. Well, that's the second item on my bucket list finished for this. I guess a few final... Should I just exit the game at this point so you don't get mic crackle on my final thoughts? Yeah, you know what? You've been subjected to mic cracks enough. I'm just gonna stop there because, yeah. At least one good thing is I can take this webcam out of this side slot for a while. Groovy. Okay, well, I guess some final thoughts then on this remake. Overall, I would say that the game was just alright. It was a slightly above average experience. I definitely would rate the combat as better than classic Resident Evil, better than most classic Silent Hills, and generally was fine once you got used to it. It's certainly a combat system that is not immediately intuitive, but when you get into it, it is actually pretty fair and normal. It does seem to account for the fact the player isn't super quick. I like the fact you're encouraged to go for the precise kill shots as close as possible. That is a nice thing. The bosses seemed decent. There was enough variety of enemies. I like that. When the combat wasn't when it wasn't complete bullshit, the combat was actually pretty fun. It was fun to dodge the spear, take the camera, shoot them, go for the hood, get the timing. And then you go from starting the game where you're scared of one enemy to like taking on 3 at once. And it's like, yeah, whatever, I'll just snap them all, kill them, pow, get the upgrades. It was nice, you know. It's certainly a distinct way of doing a combat system like that in a survival horror game, and I kind of like it. Fighting the ghost with a camera. But not really that scary. I think the closest I got to being spooked was when a doll fell down once, and that was about it. I think if I'd played this quite a while ago on the original PS2, I probably would have been a bit more spooked at various spots, but honestly, no. Not really. Because it falls into some traditional survival horror trappings, like a section, like Chapter 7 can fuck right off. Dealing with an invincible ghost that you have to hide from, and even for like the 10 or 20 minutes it took me, that was not fun whatsoever. Having the enemies ramp up and the pacing, it felt like the pacing was kind of a bit all over the place in the midsection. We go from having a reasonable amount of ghosts and a bit of exploration to every room has an enemy in it now and you must deal with it, to going back to the normal pacing and then back to the intense fights and then back to the... I like the visuals, but the pop-up was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. How the pop-up can be that bad, it defies me. They would have probably hidden a lot of that in the old PS2 hardware with fog or something, but the fact that the pop-up was so evident was really weird, and I can understand why people pointed that out. Once you notice it, it's certainly a thing. But in terms of what the game looks like, I like the atmosphere. It didn't scare me, but I like the atmosphere of it. It was pretty cool. I'd like to see a better game take that kind of atmosphere and maybe do something else with it. Didn't learn from Doom 3. The flashlight was completely useless. The flashlight was pointless. But that's not a problem. The fucking door jump scares was so stupid. They added the door jump scares and they were just basically a way of giving you a disadvantage at the start of a fight. The grab timings at least were there. The door ones, don't know what the fuck that was about. It kind of felt like I didn't... Well... You're remaking a game from 2003 on modern hardware. You think the pop-ups would probably be significantly... Especially since it's not the biggest game in the first place, there's already plenty of cover. The fact that you're in a fucking room with a tiny well and you go a few feet and things pop up, that should not be happening. That really, really shouldn't. I can understand if it's like far off buildings or something, but not like you're in a room and half the stuff pops into existence. What the fuck was that jank? That was just terrible. And honestly, I felt, as it went on, I think the combat system was decent, but I think I was kind of done with the game after Chapter 7. I was like, okay, let's just get this done. I want to wrap this up. And hey, it did wrap up tonight. I actually didn't expect this to be wrapped up this evening. I thought I'd be getting to Chapter 9 and then leaving it for next time, but no. Done. Finished. Bucket list completed. And uninstalled. I need the damn space on my SSD. There we go. About 30 plus gigabytes of space. Now free to play with. I feel so clean and cleansed. SSD does anyway. I did say I wanted to look up the other ending, but nah, I'm not invested enough at this point. I've achieved my objectives, so I'm happy. So well, yeah, the bucket list now has been updated. You can see here I've now beaten a Sonic game with Sonic R, and now I've beaten a Fatal Frame game. can now say I've at least played one game in the Fatal Frame franchise, and that will be the last game I play in the Fatal Frame franchise. Because that 2 is considered to be the best in the series, and if that is the case, I'm not sure I want to play anything else that's a downgrade from that. So, yay, my bucket list item number 2 is done. 20 more to go. Not sure which one of these I'll take on next. I could do Res Infinite. I've been thinking about doing that one. Potentially. But I'll see how I feel. Anyway, bucket list updated. I'll have to edit that on the Discord as well. So, there are some good choices, yeah. And I will get to it. It's not a list I'm rushing to do, per se. I'm focusing more on the gifted games in terms of the other stuff. But as and when I get around to them, I will do so. Also means one less game on my other list as well, which I'll just quickly show here. So this is because that was also a gifted game from Drauken, and thanks very much to Drauken for gifting me Fatal Frame 2 Remake, by the way. Do appreciate that. So that's one less on this list as well. This is the list I'm more prioritizing for the other game section. You know, as I said, I wanted to do. I wanted to get through these quite a chunky list of other games. I already have possibly the next one in mind, but we'll see what transpires over the Easter period, because I have 2 weeks off. I'm getting a house to myself as of next Thursday. A week today I get the house to myself, and I get the house to myself for a while this time. Not just like a few days, potentially for weeks on end. So while I do get added responsibilities looking after the place, I do also potentially get some added time to play with, which I will try to make the most of. So yeah, I will be updating these lists on my Discord, so don't worry if you don't screenshot it or whatever, but they'll be added on the Discord eventually after this stream is finished. So yeah, overall, I don't regret playing Fatal Frame 2. I think it was an okay game. But like with a lot of survival horror games, I really do struggle to enjoy them. I don't think survival horror games is really my thing. I like, as I've said earlier, I like the atmosphere of a lot of them, but the gameplay, no. I'm way too attuned to being more of an FPS player in this regard, and I've played enough of them. I can endure a lot of the survival horror stuff, but I do prefer these kind of games when they have really excellent combat systems. And Fatal Frame 2 is probably the best of its era, but it wasn't that scared. Which kind of surprised me. I actually thought going into it I'd be a lot more spooked because it's right up my alley. Asian horror movie shit. 2003 John Suitepee would have absolutely been a lot more on edge for that game, but I've played too many games, horror games. I can get spooked, but it takes a lot to do so. And this game did not provide the spooks. It provided just an interesting enough experience, memorable, but the ending is lame. I'm not going after the other ending. I'm not playing any more of it, and perhaps it's a good thing that we've moved on from this era of survival horror type games into more things like a Resident Evil 7, 8, and 9, and some other stuff. Maybe it's not such a bad thing that the survival horror genre has moved on to having much, much better mechanics and gameplay things happen. So yeah, Fatal Frame 2, everyone. Oh, and also the mic crackle issue. What the hell is that shit? Making the game crackle on USB mics? That's just stupid. And yet they made Dynasty Warriors, which I used to enjoy as a series until, you know, I played 8, enjoyed that, but they always seem to be a bit janky, KOEI-Tecmo, for some reason. Right, anyway, that's enough blabbering from me. I guess the only thing left to say is to mention what's coming up next. Well, you'll have to wait until Sunday for the next stream. Co-op tomorrow. Saturday night is a D&D session on a Saturday evening for a change, so there won't be a stream on Saturday, but Sunday I am hoping to finally get around to something I am very much looking forward to playing. Ho, 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 ho. We go from one game with a 2 in the title to a mod with 2 in the title. So hopefully starting on Sunday, I am going to be playing Quake Brutalist Jam 2. And considering I loved the first Brutalist Jam, I am super hyped to play this one. Because apparently there's some really excellent levels in it. And maybe 1 or 2 painful ones. But yeah. This is what's going to be next. And I hope that it's just as good as the first Brutalist Jam. Which of course is all a setup for playing the third one, which is supposed to be like ridiculously good, but that will come in time. Gotta go through them in order. So this is what's next. I take a trip through here. I go down here. And I start working my way through all these maps. And I'll get to see whether or not the second one is as good as the first. And what fun adventures I'll have along the way. It shall be fun. So yeah, I'm super hyped for it. Right. Oh, we got 3 people. Well, guess I won't be raiding anybody then. Nah, let's just see us around. Let's just see us around. I don't blame people for not watching these streams, to be honest. With the mic crackling, it's not exactly been a good watch. And oh, is Jez still alive? Is he gonna stay alive? Let's hope so. Would like to give him a raid. I don't blame people for not watching. The mic crackling's annoying. I've found it annoying on my end, just listening to the VODs, so I don't blame people for not tuning in for this one. That's why I was partly keen to get this done, so I could move on to a playthrough where the volume is... where the mic crackling is not an issue. Anyway, Jez's is... looks like... oh, wow. Jez's is actually on the final level of Valiant. So we'll give them a raid. Boy, that's a tough boss. I remember the boss of Valiant. Ooh, not a pleasant finale for Jez's. See how he does. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed this playthrough, mic crackling and all. And going back to Quake and going back to better audio quality as of the next stream. And with the Easter break coming up for 2 weeks, hopefully you'll be seeing quite a bit of me on the streaming. Fingers crossed. So, have a good night, everyone, and take care.